Very good morning to all of you. Respected and Honorable Vice Chancellor, our respected Dean Faculty of Science, Professor Bimalendu Rai, respected Professor Banerjee, Head of the Department of Physics, respected Madam Manjusha from Calcutta University, our respected professors of this department, scholars, participants and my dear students. It is indeed a great privilege for me to be here with you in connection with 5-day workshop of 100 years of general theory of relativity. Actually, as you all know, our mathematics department is one of the premier departments in this university, and this university started with 5 departments from the humanities and only mathematics department in the year 1960. Since then, this department has proved its excellence, and students of this department also have proved their excellence in and outside the country. And over the years, our mathematics department has been organizing several kinds of seminars, workshops, symposiums. Today, we are fortunate that they are organizing a 5-day workshop on a very important topics our Dean Faculty of Science mentioned. Actually, if we look into the history, actually the 20th century witnessed two marvelous events. One, theory of relativity that changed our conception on time and space, and the other one is quantum theory, the behavior of matter and radiation. We understand. Actually, after Euclidean systemization on geometry and Archimedes' mathematical intuition in the problem of simple mechanics, in the 16th and 17th century, we got a galaxy of scientists, Copernicus, Kepler, then Galileo, finally Newton, who from our age-old concept that Earth is stationary and all the terrestrial and heavenly bodies are moving around the Earth, they proved that concept is wrong, and finally we are able to know the motion of the terrestrial and heavenly body around the sun in terms of acceleration produced due to field between different constituents of the celestial bodies. Finally, in the 19th century, we see Faraday and Maxwell, they discovered electromagnetic field, and in which unified electricity, magnetism and light. And in the subsequently, Boltzmann and others, they discovered thermodynamics. And in the 20th century, first half of 20th century, the Einstein discovered initially in the 1905 5 important papers, 2 papers on motion of concept, nature of Brownian motion, and then the determination of molecular dimension. Subsequently, his special theory on relativity, the Newtonian concept that true and absolute time is empirically untenable, and the error is prominent when the velocity is in the ordinary velocity. It is not so prominent in the ordinary velocity, but when the velocity is comparable to the velocity of light, it is significant, the error. And then came that space and time should not be considered in isolation. They should be space-time continuum. And finally, we have know that a moving clock appears to be slow compared to the identical clock in stationary with respect to the observer. Then Einstein discovered a important paper on that is E is equal to mc square, derivation of mass energy relation. And finally, the Newtonian concept that particle nature of light compared to the contemporary concept of wave nature of light. Then finally Newton told that exchange of radiation takes part in the form of bundles of quanta, that is photon, and that discovery was based on the Planck's black body theory of Planck's black body radiation, and finally we got the quantum theory. Actually, this is called special theorem relativity because space-time, curvature of space-time due to gravity was considered negligible. But when Newton finally considered the effect of gravity, he contemplated general theory of relativity. So if we go to the systematic development of science, particularly in the field of physics, we can see how miracles they have done. But one interesting thing is that Newton and Einstein both discovered those important events when they were in the mid-20s, around 25, 26 ages. They discovered all such things. Even their peers did not consider them at that time that they are so genius that they could discover such a wonderful thing. So this is the miracle. But why I am referring all such things? Because we have to be motivated. That is the purpose of organizing workshop. We have to be got motivated out of this discovery, particularly the researchers and scholars, because we know that even Einstein told that we owe even Einstein himself told we owe a lot to the Indians who discovered how to count, without which the world it would not have been possible to discover worthwhile discover in the days to come. So naturally, Indian mathematicians contributed a lot till 12th century, but we are fortunate at the same time. Aryabhatta, Shubhankari and galaxy of mathematicians trail after them, but we could not produce great mathematicians after Ramanujan. So I think all such things will be discovered. Our country is spending huge money towards research, but we are doing research only for the purpose of, mostly for the purpose of acquiring a PhD degree in order to get a job or in order to get eligible for promotion. We will have to look into all such things. I hope that during the 5 days workshop, we will discuss all such things along with other things. With these few words, let me conclude by wishing all success of this workshop. Thank you all.